Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. 20 last minute supplies, preps that you need to grab when SHTF is happening, when WRL is happening. It's coming down. The trucks have stopped rolling, the EMP has happened, foreign invasion is happening, civil war has happened, whatever it may be. I don't know. I'm just throwing out a bunch of stuff. When trouble is happening, when something bad is going on, natural disaster, it can be any one of a plethora of things. These are saying, okay, you should be prepping all along, prepping a little every day, like I say. Keep your preps, stockpile food, stockpile seeds, produce your own food, all those kind of things. But this is just a list of 20 things I came up with that say something's going down. And you can run to the store and grab these things just last minute. Spend a little bit of your cash that maybe you have, hopefully you have, set aside for this specific purpose. So here, this is just, like I said, it's not an all-encompassing list. It doesn't cover everything. There's just some ideas. So if you can run out to the store and you can find these things last minute, then grab them. Great. Canned goods, right? Because they're quick, they're easy. You don't have to prepare them. You can eat them right out of the can. I'm talking fruits, vegetables, meats, whatever it is that floats your boat. Packaged prepared foods, like in the pouches, in boxes, however they come. I'm talking about the food that doesn't take any preparation. I'm talking easy, because if you've been prepping all along, you should have your beans and rice and wheat and corn and lentils and all this other stuff like that. This is quick, easy stuff that you can pick up last minute. Emergency rations also. Like the Daytrex rations, the SOS rations, the Grizzly bars, all those things I talked about and I did the video on. UTS, I think, is the brand, another brand of them. Check out emergency rations. And then again, rations meaning no preparation is needed. You can just eat them. Water, any kind of water. Bottled water, jars of water, cans of water, whatever water you can get. And whatever water purification methods you can get, meaning like bleach, water purification tablets, filters, Sawyer Mini, Life Straw, Katadyn, any of those. Any filtration you can get last minute, get whatever you can, because water is vital to life. Another one is rolled gauze. Rolled gauze, if you have been in a traumatic situation, you should know that you go through tons of rolled gauze. Most people out there probably haven't been through a really traumatic situation, like a gunshot, a bleed out situation, those kind of things. You use a lot of gauze, so buy some more. Antibiotics also. If you're running around and you have a feed store available, or a really good like a pet store, or like a Tractor Supply, stuff like that, you can go get fish biotics or animal antibiotics, which they're the same thing as antibiotics for humans. You just don't need a prescription to buy them. So go buy some antibiotics. Soap also is important, because cleanliness is next to godliness, right? Well, no, seriously, that's true, but hygiene is very important in an SHTF scenario. So soap. Baking soda is really good, because you can use it for baking, you can use it for cleaning surfaces, you can use it for brushing your teeth. There's a lot of different uses for baking soda. Yeast, there again, baking goods and stuff like that. And on this list, this is 20 of them, but I'm actually going to make 21. Flour. Grab some flour. Sugar and salt, stuff like that, hopefully you're good on, but grab some flour, because we don't stock a lot of flour because it goes rancid, right? So grab yourself some flour now. Yeast, spices, right? Go with those beans and rice, right? Okay, batteries, another thing. Batteries go dead, so get yourself some fresh batteries. Just grab a couple packs, whatever batteries you need. AA, AAA, 2035s, 2025s, 9 volts, whatever it is. Sealable baggies, aka Ziploc bags, because Ziploc bags, you use them for everything. You can throw seeds in them, you can throw your food in them, you guys know there's a million reasons or sources or purposes for a sealable bag. Zip ties are really good for, use them for building, lashing down your equipment, building shelters, restraint devices. There's a million and one uses for zip ties also. I like multi-use items. That's really important. Items that serve multiple purposes or multiple uses. Duct tape. There's, again, million and one uses for duct tape. Same thing. You can use it. You guys know what you can use it for. Use your imagination. Lighters. Lighters are always good. You can always use a couple more lighters, right? For starting a fire, doing the things, melting the end of your 550 cord so it doesn't fray. You guys know what I'm talking about. Tarps. Then again, shelter. Tarps are really important. You can make improvised shelters with some tarps and 550 cord and maybe some sticks or trees or something like that. So tarps are really good. Over-the-counter medications. Over-the-counter medications are really important. You know, acetaminophen, Tylenol, whatever you can get. Just grab yourself some extra cold medicine maybe. I don't know. Whatever you think you need for your over-the-counter medicines. Fuel. Grab an extra can of fuel. A fuel can. Fill it up. Make sure your vehicles are topped off. Make sure you have fuel. Maybe some propane if you need that. Maybe some lamp oil. Whatever you need, whatever you use. Kerosene, you know. And blankets. That's the final item. Blankets. Wool blankets, or basically any blankets that will help keep you warm, that will insulate you. Even in the summertime, sleeping outside can be cold. So insulate you from the ground, or from, you know, use it to insulate this inside of a tarp improvised shelter. Whatever it may be. Blankets are always useful. Wool, like I said, wool blankets, quilts, whatever it is. The warmer the better. Fleece blankets are really good. So that's my list of 20 items. A lot of them are simple. There are things you can go out and just grab last minute. And I'm not saying that you should be going out and trying to prep last minute. No. Prepping is a journey. We need to be prepping a little every day, all the time. Constantly stockpiling food, working on our stuff, getting all these things in advance. But if you are in a situation where you can go out and grab some things last minute, then pick some items from this list. I'm not saying you have to go out and buy all these things. They're just some ideas for you to think about, write down, maybe have a list in your vehicle that if you're in a situation where you can grab some things on the way home, then grab them. Make sure you're just a little bit better off. So think about these things and keep on prepping a little every day. Take it seriously. Make it a priority. Remember, prepping is living insurance. I love you guys. Thank you for all your support here. We're still being shadow banned. We're still being kept down, but I really appreciate if you guys share the videos. Go to the Amazon link in the storefront. Check out Patreon. Patreon is the main thing that's keeping me afloat right now, keeping this channel going, because YouTube demonetizes. They unsubscribe people all the time. I need to, you know, I need to be able to do this because I really want to get out and I really want to touch you guys. I want to reach you guys. Not touch you guys. Sorry, that sounded really weird. Reach you guys, reach out to you guys, plant the seed, empower you guys, and lift you up. Anyway, have a wonderful day, and blessings to you and yours.